This is Matt Tucker with Seconds Out. I'm being joined with George Kambosos, who is about to fight Teofimo Lopez for all of the belts. George, how you feeling, buddy?
And I feel great. I'm super excited. 2 weeks out. Hell of a camp. Not one stone unturned. I'm so happy that it's here. A couple of weeks out, 2 weeks, and I become the undisputed champion of the world.
How long have you been in the United States training for this fight?
10 weeks. I've been here for 10 weeks, but my preparation started literally when I just beat Lee Selby for the mandatory, for the number one position. Literally straight after the fight, I went and trained. When I spoke to Sky and I said, I'm going to go train, I wasn't bullshitting. I went and trained.
A lot of people have been talking about your mandatory status. They think that Devin might have had a better shot at fighting Teofimo in order to unify. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't really care about all that. I earn my position. I beat two former champions in their backyards. I'm number one in the IBF mandatory. I'm number one in the WBO. So I take control. And when you're the mandatory, they got to see me. Whatever side, whatever duel they wanted to do, whatever issues they have, want to fight each other, no problem. I don't care about that. I'm just focused on who I'm fighting and that the fight is here. So I don't really get into all of that or caught up with who wants to fight who or what should have been or what could have been. All I know is June 19th, I'm winning all the belts.
Teofimo has been talking raft of shit in the media regarding this fight. Does that give you extra motivation? How do you take that as a fighter who's about to go for his belts?
Look, he can talk whatever way he wants to talk. I believe it's fair. I believe that he knows what this fight is. He knows what he's coming up against. So he's trying to sweep it to the side and hopefully it comes quick and he gets the job done fast in his head. But it ain't going to be like that. I tell you now, I'm coming to take all his belts and I'm here to ruin the party. You know the guy that you don't invite to the birthday party? But rocks up on the door, kicks the door in and says, hey, I'm here. You don't want him here, but you can't help it. He's already inside. That's me.
So you're ready to crash that birthday party?
I'm ready to crash the party. Obviously, they always talk about Lopez, Haney, Garcia, and Javonte. But the badass, Kambosos, from down under, kicked the door in, and I'm coming with sledgehammer. You better get out of my way.
Got to make it the Kambosos party.
Yeah, I'm happy to have my own party by myself. And then I'll pick who I want. So they better be nice to me. They better say my name right. They better say good things about me. Or else, I won't pick them. Pick someone else.
Did you see any flaws in his game when he fought Lomachenko? What did you make of that fight?
Look, he won the fight. Very close fight. Could have been a draw. But he got the decision. And I'm happy he did because I've been saying it even before he beat Lomachenko. That I wanted to fight him. Styles make fights and I knew what our fight and the clash would be. But so many holes, man. I don't understand why he's getting so much hype over that win. Yeah, he beat Lomachenko, who was regarded as the pound for pound, the top guy, but we all saw he was out of the ring for so many, 420 something days. One shoulder, didn't throw a punch, hardly in 6 rounds. Started to turn it up and his kid looked so vulnerable. I just see the holes, I see the mistakes. And I know what I possess and what I bring to the table with my speed and power and my explosive movements and the way I get into positions and land big shots. So he's going to get caught, man. I'm going to bust him up.
You sparred with Manny Pacquiao for 3 fight camps. Talk a little bit about that invaluable experience, being in there with a world champ, Hall of Famer like Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, look, you can't pay for that experience. That experience is my ace up my sleeve. What I've done with him in them sparring sessions over the 3 world title campaigns, I haven't even had to showcase any of that really in my fights. But I've been waiting for the right dance partner, and I think Lopez will be the right dance partner where I can really bring all that out and show what that ace up my sleeve. So that's invaluable experience. To do 250 rounds with a guy like that, who is a legend of the sport, you best believe I'm there for a reason if I'm doing that work with him. So, people that are write me off. But after this fight, I'll have the last laugh.
Speaking of Manny, it was just announced that he's facing Errol Spence. What do you make of that fight? And do you think Manny still is a dog enough to beat Errol, who is a young buck? He's putting down just about everyone in front of him. What do you make of that fight and how it plays out?
It's a great fight. Man, what a legend. Manny Pacquiao is 42 years of age. Hasn't fought obviously because of the COVID period. Last fight he takes out Keith Thurman. And before that, Broner, Matisse. And now he wants to fight the guy who's regarded the best welterweight, the guy who's got 2 belts at 42 years of age. And that's a real fighter. Legend of a fighter. One of the all-time greats. Massive respect that I have for him, and I know he's a lot of respect for myself as well of what we've done together. And I'm excited for that fight too, because I know how good of a fight that's going to be, and I know he can shock the world. Again, a lot of people are doubting him, but that kind of person he is, that kind of fighter he is, he loves that. Just like myself, we love when we're the underdogs, and we shock people, we prove them wrong.
If he beats Errol Spence, do you think he's the greatest of all time?
And you got to put him up there, if not the greatest of all time. And that's not being delusional. That's because obviously I've got a close relationship with him. But you got to look at not only the guys he's beaten in the past, but in this last couple of years, at the age, how many belts he's won, how many divisions. He's up there, man. He's up there. Doesn't matter about the losses he's had. He's bounced back, and he's shown that, hey, I can compete with the best, beat the best, and even at this age, I'm still here to prove a point.
So let's say you beat Teofimo on the 19th. Do you have eyes on anyone else right now, or are you just focused in on the Lopez fight?
Look, I'm fully focused on Lopez. He's the guy that's focused on everyone else. He's got 20 fights, supposedly signed already, except for me. But he's got to deal with me in 2 weeks. I'm fully focused on him. No distractions, tunnel vision. I'm taking everything off him. That's my main focus. After that, I'll be ready for whatever comes, but I'll hold all the aces. I'll be the man of the division, so I'll be ready for the best test after that. But my main focus is fighting this boy and taking his belts.
Before this interview, you mentioned to me that you've been away from your family for 10 weeks. Your wife says she's coming to watch you fight. How much does that mean to you? How bad do you want to win those belts in front of her?
This means the world to me, to win these belts. It's been a long 10 weeks, but like I said before I left, I'll sacrifice everything to get everything. Now, when you leave your kids 10 weeks ago, and they're young, they change every day. My son is talking so much more. My daughter's become a little woman. Even my wife's changed. She's got the third on. We got the third on the way. She's grown. So it means the world to me. My family, and I'm so excited to have her coming. Obviously, we're going to leave the kids back home. They're in safe hands. And I would never want to, in a pandemic, risk their lives coming over, even though things are getting better. But my wife, she goes, I ain't missing this, no way. No matter pandemic or not, I'm going to be by your side. I've been with you since your 5th pro fight, when you become the Australian champion. In that local club show in front of 300 people. I'm going to be here when you become the undisputed champion and you become boxing. So it means the world to me.
I could see in your eyes how excited you're getting. When you think about this fight night, how do you picture it ending? What's your prediction?
All the belts around my waist, around my shoulders. The whole world's shocked. A new star. A global superstar. With what I bring to the table, the way I fight, I can't lose this fight. What I've been through, I will not lose this fight. I've had to sacrifice so much. It means the world to me. I'm all in. I've been all in my whole career. Never cut a corner. Never left a stone unturned, no matter who I was fighting. You think I ain't going to prepare like a man possessed for this fight? Especially when it means the world to me. What I've been through, I can't wait. I wish it was today, the fight. I'm ready, man.
George Kambosos versus Teofimo Lopez, June 19th. Good luck, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
I appreciate all the fans. Thank you.